Hi there, Alana Corso, managing broker, co-founding partner of Dwell Realtors. This week I'm going to give you a mid-year market update. The number one question I get asked when I'm out to parties or events and people know that I'm in real estate is, how's the market doing? And considering we just finished our second quarter and rolling into our third quarter, I thought it would be a good idea to give you an overall idea about how our market is doing. So our market is doing well. It's strong. The general economy in the Bay Area is very strong, and our market hasn't really missed a beat. If you take a look at this median sales price trend for San Mateo County, that gives you a snapshot of the past 5 years of single-family home median sales prices and condominium townhome median sales prices. You can see with condominiums, they've increased from $600,000 to about $900,000, so about a 50% increase. And then also with the single-family prices, they've increased from $1 million up to about $1.6 million, so it's about a 60% increase. So you can see the high water mark on this chart for single family homes was in April 2019, and then back in kind of April of 2018, which is fairly indicative of our market, where our spring market is the strongest market that we see. And usually those Q1 and Q2 numbers are very, very strong. So when we take it down to a kind of city by city level, you can go to my website and take a look at the charts and graphs that I have there and see the cities that I track on a quarterly basis and update this at alanacorso.com. You can see Belmont, Burlingame, Menlo Park, Redwood City, San Carlos, San Mateo, and all of these cities have also continued to do well on a median sales price per basis. Interestingly, San Mateo Q2 2019 is actually at the highest median sales price it's ever been. Another thing to look at is average days on market. So average days on market in San Mateo County in general is about 21 days, and each city has a different, average days on market, and it really comes down to their inventory levels. And, the more houses that are on the market and months of inventory that are on active MLS means that usually your average days of market is pretty high. Generally speaking, in most cities, the inventory has remained low and consistently low for the past several years. So our market, at 21 days on average, about 3 weeks, isn't horribly long. So one thing that's really interesting about our market on the Mid-Peninsula is looking at our micro markets. And that's something that you have to really kind of do on a city by city basis, and then even drilling it down to a neighborhood by neighborhood basis, or possibly even street to street. So that's something that is always interesting to look at for specific properties, and something I really enjoy doing with my buyers and sellers. If you're ever interested in getting your own particular neighborhood statistics, reach out to me at any time, and I'm happy to pull them for you. But as you can see in the numbers that I've showed you, our market is still doing really well. Again, very tied to the Bay Area general economy, which is still doing strong and well. Again, don't hesitate to reach out if you want the stats for your house. I'm happy to run them at any time. See you next week, and take care.